Hi everyone, welcome back to another video of my YouTube. So recently you have seen my community post where I was talking about putting some new kind of videos on my YouTube channel, and obviously I was thinking about what should I do, because all I do is talk about books. But this certain thing cracked into my mind that yeah, we can talk about books. Yes, the only thing that we do, but slightly in a different way, slightly in a different touch, a tone. So yeah, I decided that in this video I'm going to talk about a certain book where the book will be conveying a very important messages about a certain topic, okay, where that we all face every day in our life. So yeah, I have to write all the things that I want to say because it's very difficult to remember all the thing, and I will fumble and it will not look good. So yeah, I have written all the things in my diary, and yeah, this is the book, and of course I need a cup of tea. So yeah, we are all ready to start the video. So keep watching the video. Before getting into what topic we are going to talk about today, let's introduce all of you to the book I'm going to talk about in this video. So it's written by one of my very favorite author, and I know half of you guessed it. It's by Miyako Kawakami, and it's Heaven. Okay, so I saw this book on Instagram, very honest, because I finished reading All the Lovers in the Night by Miyako Kawakami and I was taken aback. Like, her thinking is very similar to mine, and I am very grateful that I find an author who is really relatable to me. So yeah, today we are going to talk about this very book. So let me tell you the storyline first. So the story revolves around or starts with a very high school boy who is a bit insecure about his beautiful eyes, which is already beautiful, but yeah, he's very insecure about his eyes. And he's a type of person who does not have any friends in his school. He's not that of communicative person, and he's sort of, not shy, but we can say the reserved one, the one who does not want to speak blah 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 every single time. He is like in his own zone, and he likes keeping a distance from others. And it's a very common quality that we see around us. So yeah, he was like that. He always saw a female in his same class, you can say a classmate of his, and he saw her getting bullied every single day, and it's not something you can never imagine. It's not something throwing some harsh words repeatedly to her. No, she was beaten by her bullies, locked in the locker of her school, locked inside of the washroom many a times in her school. And even though she was beaten to such a bad condition that the girl used to like get faint in the school only, and later when she used to gain her consciousness, she used to go to her house like really late in the night. So that bad he saw that girl to get bullied. But even though she was to get bullied, she used to come to the school every single day without any fail. And that's something he was really impressed about her. So basically, through writing chits, they started talking, and they developed a great sense of friendship. And through that friendship that grows in between them, they decided that, oh, they are going to make a getaway, like a very what you can say, outing. Yeah, they decided that they are going to have a outing, and they're going to spend their day over there. So that's how the basic storyline goes. And obviously, I'm not going to tell you any ending, any important thing that happens in the book. Just I told all of you the storyline to get the topic that we are going to talk about today. And I know you have guessed it right. It's bullying. So before getting into the main part, I want to tell all of you that whatever I'm going to say in this video is based on how I have faced particular bullying, and how I overcome it, and how I fought with it, how I looked at it, what were the things that I felt I'm going to talk about it. I want to talk about it. I don't want to stay silent anymore because it's not of a great thing it brought me. So, any mistake, anything you feel like it went in the wrong way, please forgive me. It was not my intention. I just want to put this very clear concept of bullying in front of all of you. I know there are multiple videos on YouTube, but still, I want to share my side of the story, but obviously not my personal story. But yeah, some of the thing that I felt, I experienced while getting bullied, and how I reacted to it. So yeah, that's the thing that I'm going to talk about. So basically, I'm talk about bullying from my perspective, so it can be very different from your version. So I'm sorry for that, but yeah, I hope it helps all of you in some way or the other. So, first of all, what do you think is bullying? I mean, what is bullying to you? That is the first thing that we are going to talk about. What is bullying? Because many of the people don't know what bullying is. Like, I've seen many people who get bullied and then say, oh no, they're not bullying me. They're just like my good friends, and they're saying that because they want me to grow. So, it's not bullying, but I know you're getting bullied. So, what is bullying? According to me, bullying is something where you are said a certain thing which maybe you are insecure about. Maybe it can be your weight, it can be your height, it can be your skin tone, it can be the grades, it can be anything, but you should be insecure about it. The bullies make it really, really clear that what the things that they are going to bully you about, it should be your insecurity, not your strength. So, yeah, when a particular person is telling you something harshful repeatedly about the same thing that you are very insecure about, or you are a little bit insecure about, then they start the bullying. It's not like when you meet the person, school, college, anywhere, they don't start bullying then and there. Mm-mm. It does not happen like that. They take their time. They try to know you, they talk to you, and being a person, being a human, you talk with them. We are not always, when someone comes, we are not always like upholding our guards. We are not uh, strengthening the boundaries the moment someone comes and talk to us. Obviously not. As a human, we also start talking to them naturally, what they do, where they go, what they like, what they don't like. And that's how they get to know about you. And yeah, they are very sharp. They can catch your words, they can dissect your thinking, and then they can get to know what you are insecure about. And then the cycle of bullying starts. One day or the other, they start it, and it continues. No matter what you do, it's not going to stop until you take a step for yourself with the courage within you. It's not going to stop. So, mainly, I'm trying to say is that when a thing which is hurting you very badly, mostly the thing that is based on your insecurity, and a particular person is doing it every single day without any fail, doing it repeatedly, that's what bullying is. And it's not only verbal. And here we come and land on the second thing that we are going to talk about in this video, which is types of bullying. What do you think? What are the kinds of bullying that exist in the world? Obviously, there are different kinds of verbal, emotional, physical, extreme bullyings are there. Sometimes I feel like it's a cycle. It's a vicious cycle. When you get into it, you will be stuck into it for a long time. And I have seen this. Oh, yeah, I have to talk about this thing. I'm not making it a different segment, but yeah, I'm going to talk about this over here right now. All over the Instagram, when I'm scrolling, I'm a very active person on my Instagram. I'm addicted to my phone. I accept these things. Okay. So when I'm scrolling through my Instagram feed, I have seen many comments, like in a funny way, basically. It's very funny for them that they're writing bring back bullying. whenever I see a video, they write it very mindlessly in their comment section, bring back bullying. So now we are going to talk about, should anyone, anyone in our society bring back bullying? So as I was saying, bring back bullying. It's a statement I have seen many times in comment section, even in my daily conversation. So even when I'm going out and I'm seeing someone who is acting a bit, much adult like, even in their teenage or even in their like very young ages, I have seen multiple people saying this thing that, oh, you should be bullied, then you will be back to your age and you will act according to your age. And I want to ask them only one question: is it important to make all this, those children whom you think have never gone under bullying, should they also get bullied like the way you and I went into? what what you want? You want that little child to understand things in the exactly traumatizing way the way you and I have learned? Duh, I don't want it. No, no, not at all. So I want to say one thing, that if you see anyone in your day-to-day life, even on Instagram, that they are acting according to you, much or like adult like, you can talk to them. Obviously, when you are looking it on Instagram, you can suggest things that you can say as an adult, hey, you should not do it like that. You should do it in this way. It will look good on you. It's also a way of saying. So what it matter is the way you are saying things. It's your tone. It's your gentle tone. It's your like very low tone voice that soothes child. So I've seen many people being rough on children. They like if the child does anything wrong, as a parent they are gonna like act like they're gonna chew their child away. Like, don't. It's the nature of a child to do multiple mistakes. Yes, many a child I have also seen personally, they act a bit differently like a grown up sometimes. And in Bengali we say paka paka kotha bole. So yeah, there are multiple ones. But in place of saying that they should be bullied, you can say, hey, you should not say those things. It's not good. It's a bad thing. You can say other things. It's not a good one. Saying things in this way and saying that they should be bullied is very opposite. So when you want someone to change, try to change them in the right way. Don't. I have this theory that what I have been through, I'm not gonna allow my next generation to go through the same traumatizing things that I have gone through. If I have been through lots of challenges, I want to make those areas for my next generation much more easier, so they don't have to fight for the things and get traumatized for the things that we got traumatized for. So yeah, this is one thing that I want to talk about, because I see this a lot, mostly in social media, even in my daily conversation, that certain people should be bullied. So we should bring back bullying. So before saying these things, remember about all those people who has like lost their life due to suicide. Who Many of the people, like, I will put a data chart over here. You can see how many people commit suicide every single year in India for being bullied. So before saying that bring back bullying, think about all those people. Think that all the innocent life that has vanished from the earth because of some harshful words, because of some harshful treatment they got from the other people whom they believed and trusted once. So, yeah, now we are going to talk about a very new topic. So, here we are going to talk about the effects of bullying. What are the effects of bullying? It's a very different thing from getting bullied. It's the thing means what are the things that you can see? How can you recognize and separate a person who is being bullied and who is not being bullied? Multiple way you can recognize it. For easy recognition, search for any kind of scratch marks all over their body. If they have any, confront them about it, obviously. If you observe your friend or any of your well-wisher to be very unlike of themselves, that means if they were very talkative, they're not talking at all. And if they were very like what you say, very childlike, that now they are not doing it. And they are constantly hiding something. Their posture has changed, their way of talking has changed, they are not eating or they are eating too much. If you see any kind of these changes, confront them, go and talk to them. Sometimes it's very difficult for the victim to talk about all these things coming to you. They feel it's really difficult to come to their parents and talk about all those things. So if your parents, a friend, a well-wisher, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, anything, go. If you see any of the changes in their daily life, they are not talking much, they are not eating anything, or they are eating too much, they are losing weight, they are not like they are gaining lots of weight, or you see like they are not sleeping all at all, and their grades are falling, and they are like every single thing that they used to do every single day has changed. Their body has lots of marks, or they are uh, like staying a lot of time alone and aloof. Confront them, go ask what happened, like something happened or what. Confront them, go ask them, casually go and ask them. Maybe maybe they can open up. Maybe they are planning for something, and if you go and ask like what happened, are you okay, and give them the time to talk about themselves. And please, when they're talking about and opening up bit by bit, don't say what you feel. No, keep keep your things to yourself that time, because you have to keep that time or give that time all to them. Listen what they are saying, because I have seen, I have experienced that in this world there are multiple people who can talk day night, but there is very rare people, very few people on this planet who has the ability to listen. Even I don't have sometimes. Sometimes I also don't want to listen what the other person is saying. But when you are seeing that the situation is this much bad, please listen. Every single detail that they are saying. If they need any kind of help, give it to them. Try your level best to help them, because it might feel like, oh, I'm helping some stupid things out in her life or his life, but you don't even know, you might save a life in this way. So if anyone tries to open up to you, comes to you someday and say like, oh, I want to talk about something is not going well in my life, so tell them to sit down, calm them, make them feel safe, make them feel they are at home. Okay, make them feel comfortable, and listen what they are saying. So that's a very important thing. After you recognize what the things I mean, when you understand how to separate a person who's being bullied and not being bullied, and how to handle them. So yeah, in this way we come we come to the very end of the video. Now I want to talk about two more topics which are about this book. So yeah, let's continue the next two parts. As I said, the last two things will be about the book. So the first thing is, what was about his eyes that he was so insecure about? Oh, so when you will read this book, you will understand how much insecure the boy was about his eyes, about his blurred vision, and Kojima, the girl. There was no particular mention of a loving relationship in between them, but even though, if you take it as a friend, she always said that do not change the eye. No, no matter what happens, no matter what other call you for it, don't change it. Like it's something that she liked about him. She felt like it was good looking. But yeah, by the end of the story, we realized that he changed it. He took the operation that the doctor prescribed him, that is going to make his insecurity go away. But the question arises here: is that operation gonna fix everything in your life? How can you say that yes, you take the operation with that money and later on it get fixed, your insecurity get fixed? But do you have any clarity, any certainty that in the near future they are not going to bully you about another thing? No, definitely no. If you fix one thing, they are going to bully you about something else. So it's not about you. It's not, never, it was never about you. I have been constantly bullied for my weight, for being a little chubby. So is it something that's gonna bother me in my life? No. But sometimes it does. But we have to be really, really present in our mind that we are entertaining these things up to a certain level. Yeah, I feel chubby sometimes. So what? I entertain that thought sometime, but not more than 5 or 6 minutes. Then I focus on something else important in my life. But is being chubby or skinny or too tall or dark, does it really matter? Does it stop us from living the best life of ours? Not at all. So that's why I'm saying that, yeah, you can fix things. I also can fix many things in my life that I'm insecure about. But there is no clarity, there is no certainty that the next day they are not going to bully me about something else. Maybe the next day when I fix my weight, they are not going to bully me about my hair. They are not going to bully me about my teeth. So it was kind of a very disappointing thing for me that he changed his eyes. But yeah, he changed his eyes. From here we can get one thing, that sometimes in some people these things get so much entertained, or they focuses on these things so much that around these things their life starts to revolve, which is something not at all that should happen. No, your life is very big. It's a big thing. Don't make your life revolve around a very small thing. It's just eyes. It's eyes. It's weight, it's height, it's just a color. So what? I have 30 different things to try. I have my own dreams. I have my own way of living life. What you're gonna say is not gonna matter to me. Behave. Just don't entertain and get on with your life. But yeah, here we can see the irony in the book, that where even though Kojima told him not to change the eyes, he did. So eventually, by the end of the book, both of them were heavily bullied, and it was not something physical. It like they together they decided to meet at a park, and there the bullies went. And unfortunately, I have to say this, but yeah, if you can skip 5 seconds or 10 seconds in this video, because I'm gonna say a little bit about the story over here. So when they decided to meet at the park, the bullies also came at the same time because they knew that they are going to meet at the park. The bullies literally sexually bullied them. The bullies literally stripped off all their clothes and told them to get intimate in the very public park in front of all of them. And this was really traumatizing for me to even read. I was like, okay, up to physical bullying is something that I've experienced, but what is it? Is it even possible? Is a someone like, I don't even know what to say. Is someone that much capable of bullying a person till this extent? And I feel like from that point of time the boy got literally more and more insecure about all these things that used to make little difference in his life. but from then it used to make huge difference in life. So yeah, that was a part of the book. I was traumatized even reading after. I was like, there should be some way that this should stop, but obviously no. Unfortunately, this thing happens. We can't see it. That doesn't mean it doesn't happen. It happens, and I am really thankful to Miko Kawakami that she's bringing such important topics into the public eye through her books, where mostly these things are not discussed. And I'm really thankful to her about that. And by saying this, we landed on the very, very last topic of today's video. So, lastly, what happened to Kojima, the girl? After getting bullied like that in the park, nobody knows where she went. So, when they were bullied like that in the park, one of her mother or something, I don't remember it clearly, it can be her aunt or someone else, not her mother, I hope so, but someone from her family comes and take her away. And that's how the bullying stops over there because Kojima left. And after that, the boy tried several times to contact Kojima, but he never found her again. And then the author keeps a open ending to all of us as a reader, that we are free to think anything that we want, and I don't want to think anything. I just hope that that character who has been through so many things, like Kojima was not something who was only bullied very badly. She had to fight through many things, like a separation in between her parents and a very, very big problem in her family. So she was not only messed up in school, she was messed up even in her home. So can you imagine, for a high school, like a high school student, she never felt at home, never at all, neither school, neither at her real home. She only felt happy in the whole book only on the day when she was out with the boy. They were roaming through the streets, they were talking, they were sharing things, and as they both were bullied so badly, they connected on very, very different levels. So can you imagine how difficult things were for Kojima? How I have seen that how she was trying to escape every single thing, to be happy about herself, to be happy about uh, her life. And she, in even in this very shitty life of hers, she was trying to find happiness. Just a like a blimp of life in in that whole gutter, I will say. That was not life for Kojima, that was a gutter. And even when she knew that she was in a gutter condition, she was trying to find a flame, a little bit of blame of light that she can uh, look at and survive. So from here, I can understand that it's I should be very grateful to God. I should be grateful to everyone around me. I should be grateful to myself that I have so many better conditions than Kojima. I have so better reasons to look at and live my life and not put all my attention to the only one thing that went wrong in my life. So when you read this book, this very particular book, you will understand how grateful you are, how grateful we are that we have so many other things to be grateful about, so many other things to be happy about, and we can look at them. We can think about those things. We can like relay on those things and live our life happily. But for Kojima, there was nothing, and still she survived from that nothingness, from that void. But what happened to her in the end, nobody knows. But still, I hope she survived somehow. If she survived all those traumatizing, like beating and like locking in the bathroom, I hope uh, she like survived the next battle that came into her life. And yeah, in this way, we um, the video comes to an end. And yeah, that was all the thing that I wanted to talk about on this very topic. And yeah, basically I was thinking to make something different, because every single time I post either book haul or book review, and I thought it would be really like one bland taste for my friends all over the internet. So I thought, yeah, from now on, sometimes I will talk about, like today we talk about a topic, bullying, which is connected to one of the book that I read last year. So if you want to look at my review, I will put my Fable review over here that you can check out, because it was one of my top 5 read of 2025. I really enjoyed it. It's not that long. You can finish it in 2-3 days. And yeah, in this way I thought of making this video. I hope, sorry, I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe the channel, put a like in the video if you liked it. And yeah, I'm also saying this thing again, I talked about this very sensitive topic. I tried to be really careful with every single of my word, but if still something hurt you, something made you feel I said wrong, please forgive me. It was not my intention. I was just talking about and awareing people about a thing that was really, really difficult for me in my life also. So yeah, that's the end of the video. We will meet in the next video that I will post, I hope, soon. So yeah, thank you for watching. Bye bye.